Lucinda, United States Coast Guard from 1987 to 1997, supply and logistics, so I was a storekeeper. My husband had gotten out of the Coast Guard, and we had my son Alec, who was a little over a year, and then I had Eric, who was 3 months. And I was going to the Coast Guard base to get a physical. On the way back, my pager kept going off, and it was saying 911, and my second son, my 3-month-old, he was at the babysitter and he stopped breathing. It was interrupted SIDS, so he was put on life support, like I said, and there was no chance of him living. So my husband and I decided to take him off life support. After he passed away, my family and I, we flew to Montana, buried him here, and then I flew back with my mom back to Virginia, and I decided I wanted out. And then what happened is I discovered that alcohol is a really good solution for grief, temporarily. My first job out of the Coast Guard was working for the Sheriff's Department as a jailer. One day I was serving inmates food, and the next day I was an inmate there because I got a DUI. So the sheriff let me go. He said that I needed to deal with some things, that they would absolutely love to have me back, but that I needed to really get some counseling for the loss of my son and kind of get my life straight. So I sought through help through the VA. I was diagnosed with PTSD, which I did not buy into at all. I hadn't been in the jungle, I hadn't been in the desert. I mean, I knew something was wrong with me, but I didn't. I have adamantly denied that I had PTSD until probably February of last year, so just a year ago, when EMS or fire engines would go by and be really close to me, that I'd almost just get in a fetal position and hide, and it started making sense about why those sirens would just make me want to hide and not know what to do with myself. And I started working with a psychologist, and I wasn't really willing to do much about it. What happened was my granddaughter was born January 31st, and that made a world of difference to me. So I decided I needed to do something, and I need to do it now and give it 100%. So I went back to the VA, and I started a group for substance abuse and seeking safety, which is PTSD as well as substance abuse. So, I mean, just the things that treatment has taught me through the VA on how to handle my anxiety and my fear and understand why I did the things I did. So it's, I don't know, the VA, I can't say enough for the treatment that they've offered, inpatient as well as the outpatient programs that I'm still in and will continue to be in until I feel comfortable leaving. I'm starting to feel more. My passion for things has come back. I have a deeper desire to be close to people, although I am only taking baby steps, especially women. I like to help them get out, and no matter if they feel intimidated or uncomfortable, that everybody has to start somewhere. But physical fitness for me is just spiritually, mentally. I go to the top of the mountain sometimes and I just look around at all the beautiful scenery here, and I just know that there is something bigger out there, and that he's got my back too. Do it right away. I mean, if you can just take one step in front of the other and walk in those doors and ask for help, it could save years of grief, hardship, and your life. I don't know, I guess some people might think that they're stronger than needing help, but it takes a strong person to ask for help. So get the help.